L'impact du Covid-19 sur la jeunesse nigériane dans les médias est d'abord négatif. Sur le plan éducatif, malgré les efforts de l'État, le mal est déjà fait et les conséquences seront remarquables surtout sur les plus défavorisés. Sur le plan économique, la jeunesse est de plus en plus entreprenante et avec la pandémie, beaucoup ont perdu de projets, d'autres des investissements, certains des emplois, ce qui a un coût direct sur le social. Le besoin en santé des jeunes a pris un coup, les inégalités sociales aussi ont augmenté. Depuis le début de la pandémie, je menais plusieurs actions de sensibilisation sur le terrain, d'abord à l'endroit des jeunes, pour leur rappeler notre responsabilité dans le respect des mesures et au-delà de toute la population, pour les sensibiliser sur la nécessité de collaborer afin de stopper la propagation du virus et vaincre très vite la pandémie au Niger et au-delà dans le monde. Après le Covid-19, mon combat va continuer, toujours dans la sensibilisation et la formation.
Youth have been affected both psychologically and socio-economically. There is a scarcity of sexual and reproductive health information and services, though flavors of family planning have not stopped, kept on providing online sexual reproductive health information and services to men and boys, while preventing teenager pregnancies. Youth have different brilliant ideas, they are hard workers, they are innovators, but they lack financial means to implement their brightness ideas. So, to bring and to build back better Africa after this global pandemic, young people have to be heard and involved in decision making.
Nous avons dû ralentir nos activités sur le terrain. Néanmoins, nous avons continué à sensibiliser les jeunes sur nos différentes plateformes. Nous avons initié depuis plus de 2 mois un challenge que nous avons baptisé Challenge Yourself pour aider les jeunes à surmonter le stress. Il consiste à pratiquer des exercices physiques au moins 30 minutes chaque jour, nous envoyer la photo ou les vidéos et chaque samedi, nous avons des sessions webinaires avec ces jeunes. Nous enregistrons une trentaine de jeunes qui participent au challenge avec une majorité féminine. Alors, nous avons pour la relance de l'économie en Afrique après le Covid choisi d'investir dans la promotion du Made in Africa.
In partnership with the State Youth Employment Agency, we have been organizing a series of webinars to inform, empower, and provide knowledge to young people across Ghana on the new trends and normals in relation to the future of work. Secondly, we engage and inspire young people across Ghana through Zoom and telephone conferencing, through our Ask the Expert, HR and business sessions. As a youth, I believe we are the right people to talk about issues that affect us. Hence, intentional inclusiveness of young people, i.e., our innovations and creativity, must be brought to the solutions table. Being an Afro-optimist, together as young people, let's pick up ourselves and move on with our lives. Having a positive mindset is important. Inspiring and encouraging each other. Embracing change of the new normals and behaviors. And lastly, seeking more knowledge in order to navigate through our complex world.
What this pandemic has done is expose a system of inequality. Disability is a topic that is often swept under the rug and people don't want to talk about it. And people don't see it as their problem. We need to acknowledge all of these inequalities and we need to take them on head on.
COVID-19 has created concern and insecurity among young people in Madagascar and in the African region. Concern about not being able to continue their studies or to complete their studies. Concern about not being able to find job and some of them had already lost it. To make a difference, I will talk about GoTeach because this is the program that I had initiated. So DHL employees volunteer to coach those young people online. So coaching on soft and hard skills, coaching on school follow-up, coaching on languages via a workplace platform. To rebuild a better Africa after COVID-19, we will still continue coaching those young people online or face-to-face, giving them the opportunity to do internship and job shadowing at DHL. We will also provide them specific trainings on the different jobs within DHL so that they can be employable. For young people who want to become entrepreneurs, so we will provide them also training and financial support.